Welcome everybody to episode 2 of my Hidden Doors tutorials. In this episode, I won't be doing a door. I instead will be doing a switch that I had to create because in 1.5 the bug switch I normally use is no more an option. Um, this is a switch that I will be using in just about all my doors because I like the function of a push button toggle because it just doesn't look good with that big toggle switch on the side. Have one button you can just hit multiple times. It helps with say you got a secret door and you got a button or a way of hitting a button. I'll go into some of that. I got some little tricks where you don't have a button, where you can have it hidden. Well, when you hit that on the outside, if it's a toggle, once you go inside, you can't flip the toggle back. So this allows you to have multiple buttons that run to this redstone signal right here, and you can have them all over wherever you want them, and you can always open or close the door from those buttons. So anyway, here's how it works. Oh, and just so you know what I got going on, this is the bug switch that they fixed. This is my reason for making this, and it is, if I remember right, I could have this wrong, so don't freak out if I do. I think it's that, and then that, and that, and then you put 2 ticks on that, and it would cause that piston to, you put a block in front of it, and then you do that, and you have a torch there, and it causes the piston to real fast push that block forward and pull back, leaving the block. Well, they've fixed that bug so it no longer leaves the block on top of the signal, so you would be able to come over here and put a switch, hit it one time, and it would really quick push that block out, and it would leave it there, and then you just run your redstone out from that, and that's your push button toggle. So unfortunately, this is all I could come up with. Somebody a little smarter than me may have a more compact version who's good at all this stuff, but I have not looked for one, and this is what I came up with, and I think I'm going to use it because I came up with it. So here we go. Let's see if I can remember how I did it. Let's do a base. Probably should have prepped a little bit before I did this, but I work quite a bit, and I just got on a new server, and I don't really have the time for prepping, so I'm having to do all this stuff, like real quick in a short period of time. So, place the pistons with 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in between them. So we'll put one there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put one there. Then you want 1 block in front of each piston. And we'll leave the redstone block out for right this second. Then you need to put 1 block behind each piston. Okay, you put 1 repeater pointed at the block on 1, then you come around to the opposite side and put 1 pointed into that one. Then you want, I think it's 3 at max. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and you want them at max. Okay, then you do redstone there, and yes. We need to come up, we'll go 1 block up, and we'll come across. In this part you can do however you want. This is just how I have it for the tutorial. This is your power that comes into it is what this is. And so yeah, I'm just winging it right now. We'll do it like that. So I mean, you can have it as long as it's looped to where the this one, you know, goes up and around and connects to this one, then you're fine. Shoot. Okay, then we'll throw a button. Also, you know, any way you want to do it. Doesn't have to be a button. You can set that up however you want. Then you put your deal there, and this should be it. Yep, and there you go. Now what you do is, whichever side you want is you can have as your power. And you run it out, and you know, to whatever you want, then you give it power and does that. But you have to make sure that whatever type of switch you use, whether you know it's a hopper that you know you drop something down a hole and it lands in the hopper and the hopper gives a signal, you have to set it up to where it's a pulse. You know, because like if you use a hopper or something and when the item's in there it gives a signal constantly, this won't work. The signal has to come on and then it has to go off. So you know, if you use this for anything like that, just make sure you do that. And you know, you can have a secondary coming out this way. You can have, you know, when one's on, something else is off. You know, do all kinds of different things. And like I said, this redstone, it can go below, above, around, anywhere you want. I just tried to make it a little compact, something I'm not very good at. And hopefully there's not a better design than this out there, something that uses like a comparator and, you know, whatever those things are called. Yeah, a comparator and a repeater and a couple pieces of redstone, and it achieves this, because that's gonna suck, because that would mean I made some big complicated thing that's no good. So that's it. That's how you build it. Actually, let me show you real quick. I actually used it over here. Try to ignore all the other stuff I've got here. I was testing some things, but here's it actually used on a door. So I showed y'all this one in my first episode, and I added that switch. So here's where, you know, you would use it. I actually didn't run it down into here, I don't think, but you would have it, yeah. But so, you know, you got your little base, you can come down in here, and what you would do is you would have a switch like right here, and you would run a redstone signal on the back side of that. You would run it up and to here, so that whenever you went down in there, you could then hit the button and it would close, and nobody would know that it was there. You'd be down in your room chilling, doing whatever, and you know, you're all good. And then when you want to come out, you would just hit the button on the inside again and it would open it up. That's why I like the switch so much. It allows you to have one button in multiple places. It allows you to have multiple push buttons that all do the exact same thing. You know what I mean? And this is yeah, I fooled around with the hoppers, a little thing where you could drop an item in, but it doesn't work very good, because like if somebody comes by and drops something other than, say, redstone is what I was using as the test, then it doesn't work very good because it clogs up the system. But I don't know a whole lot about all that, so I was just fiddling around trying to see if I could learn some stuff. But yeah, that's it. I think my next video I will do an actual step-by-step on how to build the stair trapdoor. And then I've got the clock, which unfortunately they don't work at nighttime. It only works during the day. But I will be giving a tutorial on that soon. And there was one other thing I'm going to give you all a tutorial. Oh, this one. I like this one. This one's my favorite. So you walk up, and there's just a hole. You know, nobody knows why the hole's there. What's the hole there for? Throw a redstone torch down. It opens up. So you can come right here, drop the torch, drops you in, you get your torch, and you go out to your base. So I will have a video on that as well whenever I get the time, which is seeming to be a bit of a pain. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And y'all have a good one. I'm out. Later.